Hi Aquarius, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday for me, but whenever you come across this video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. I've already cleared the energy of the cards. So I'm just going to do a Celtic cross spread, 10 cards. I'll pull all the cards and then we'll go through each one, okay? And pull clarifiers if we need it. So, Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for Aquarius for a Celtic cross spread? You have the Star, the Emperor, King of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Ten of Wands, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Eight of Swords. Okay, so your first card is the Star. This is a major arcana card. I'll just turn this around a bit. This is a major arcana. Your first card represents your current situation. The message on the card says, I am inspired and positive about the future. Okay? So the Star card is all about hope and inspiration, being positive, having faith. It's a card of renewal, healing, purpose, knowing your purpose, being optimistic, new horizons. It's a card of promise, meaning, protection. Okay, so this card is offering you hope and guidance. You're going to start seeing clear signs directing your path. Okay. The Star card brings inspiration, hope, and healing. You're protected and guided. You find your creative and spiritual path. This card indicates that creative projects are beginning to flow and can often represent healing or other therapeutic work. This might be an emotional time for some of you when you feel connected with and focused upon your personal goals. Okay? Now's the time to stop focusing on what happened in the past and look towards your future. The universe is offering you a refreshment. A transformation is at hand. And I did pull some oracle cards. I'll just give me 1 second here, because you did get the transformation card. But let me just finish with the Star message. At this time, you're experiencing optimism and self-confidence. You feel good about yourself and your place in the universe. You have been preparing for this positive place, and Spirit wants you to know that you're receiving guidance from both the invisible world as well as the material world. Good things are about to be manifested for you, Aquarius. Money, possessions, love, recognition, or assistance, because you're flowing with the energy of the universe. You trust life's processes and are setting new goals for the future. New opportunities in your career or relationships are opening. Be inspired and positive about your future. So, let me show you the card that came out for you. Transformation. Okay? So the transformation message This card, this is a time for change, reinvention, or a rebirth into a new way of being. If you've been plodding along, this card suggests that you take measures to shift everything. Don't resist change. The blue color on the butterfly on the card suggests a spiritual renewal or initiation. Transformation doesn't mean taking something old and remodeling it or rearranging a few things. It means becoming something completely different or doing something completely different. Change is often uncomfortable, but it is usually for your highest good. This is a very lucky card to get. This card could also be letting you know that a wish may be about to come true for you. And so does the star card. These go together. Okay, so I'm loving that for you. And then what's crossing you or what's challenging you is the Emperor, another major arcana. The message on this card is, I make empowered choices. This is Aries energy. So you could be having an issue with an Aries. Doesn't have to mean that. The Emperor represents structure, protection, authority, control, focus, stability. He could represent a father figure. I mean, he could represent a father figure in your life that you're having an issue with, maybe. This is a card of decision, action, challenge, discipline, authority, judgment. Okay, so the Emperor signifies a return to order. This card also sees you creating structure and balance, able to get organized and setting firm boundaries in your relationships with other people in your work and life. And this card also represents powerful, solid leadership and management. This card is about being in control. You are or should be in charge of your life, your environment, your body, your temper, your actions. You and you alone should be in control of your life at this time. This card gives you permission to be assertive, brave, and bold. If you've already built a solid foundation, then this card indicates that your goals will be realized. And this card could also represent a leader that you admire and that you want to follow. Okay. The Emperor indicates that you're involved with the established order or with someone who represents the establishment. You may have a need to identify with a powerful group and to be one of them, or you may be associating with someone else who has this need. The Emperor, there may be some issues related to authority. Sometimes it's necessary to take up arms against evil forces, is what the Emperor can represent. As a protective male force, especially of the home and of domestic harmony, he personifies the ideal that what is worth having is worth fighting for. There may be issues concerning your biological father or authority figures in general. It's time to become the authority figure yourself, rather than depending on others to provide protection for you. Maybe some of you are struggling to achieve independence, become your own person, and reconcile father issues. So there may be some feelings of being abandoned by a protective father figure. Maybe someone in your life is acting as a father figure, like your boss or your husband. So take however it resonates, okay? So your third card is the King of Pentacles. The message on this card is, I am sure of my place in the world. This is Taurus energy. So the King of Pentacles, male or female in a general reading. Very traditional, disciplined, leadership, self-reliant, ambitious, safe, kind, reliable, a provider, someone who is protective, patriarchal, businessman or woman, generous, honest, fair, patient. Again, they're talking about leadership. They're talking about someone who's self-reliant. Abundance, prosperity, security, fair, sensible, wealth. This card could also represent wealth. So the King of Wands, I am sure of my place in the world, is the message on the card. This king is expressive, dedicated, and passionate with an entrepreneurial spirit. This card represents following your ambition and being supported as you do. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your networks and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message here is to take the lead, dare to be different, and publicize what you do. This card can show up when you're having success in business and with your projects, and is also a positive outlook in finances and in love. Okay. The King of Pentacles, success, financial security. The King of Pentacles is a high achiever, someone who has reached many financial goals. He offers others support and is highly protective of those he cares for. Again, this card is talking about being in control, okay, like the Emperor. You manage your money, your property, your relationships with care and consideration. This card could represent taking a step up in life and achieving your goals at work, gaining wealth, promotion, and respect. Okay, and then your fourth card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation, and you have the Five of Swords. I will heal myself is the message on the card. So this is you showing up in your reading, Aquarius. This card is talking about conflict, bullying, intimidation, disagreements, loss, abandonment, winning at all costs, aggression. So competition, betrayal, dishonor, destruction, defeat, loss, conclusions, the outcome of a battle of wills. You might not have been treated fairly and suffer humiliation as you find yourself in a no-win situation. The person or situation concerned makes you a victim of their ego and need to win. So this card, bullying. Spirit saying it's time to accept the hurt and recover. The good news is that this situation will soon pass and you move on rather than dwell upon the past. And maybe you find alternative routes to the justice that you deserve. Okay, let's pull some more oracle messages for you. So you got a message from Archangel Cassiel. Spend much needed time alone in quiet solitude to rest and recharge. Honor your emotions and be gentle with yourself. And the other oracle message you got was from Jophiel. The message here is be joyful, let go of your heavy physical and emotional burdens, release your baggage, allow new clarity and happiness to pour into your life. Then you can rise up out of the gloom and fly higher. Okay. Your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, is the Ten of Wands. The message on the card is love and care for yourself first. Okay. The Ten of Wands is Sagittarius energy. It's about burdens, hard work, achievement, completion, attainment of goals, satisfaction, gaining experience, rest and regeneration are needed. You're feeling overloaded, extra responsibilities, stress, struggles, burning out, obligations. This is what the Ten of Swords is all about. Okay, so love and care for yourself first. Being overwhelmed, losing sight of a goal. You may be at a point at which you feel it is impossible to reduce your workload or responsibilities. With so much upon you, you risk losing perspective as you become too absorbed in the detail. This card could also represent cluttered thinking and the need to simplify. The message here is to prioritize. You may get more done if you commit to fewer people or projects. This may mean managing external demands at work, for example, and in relationships, not taking on others' problems as your own. Okay. Then you'll have a message from the goddess Wahi. When you shine your light into the world, you will attract various people and experiences that match or challenge your commitment to being empowered. Right now, you are receiving information to know which choice to make, which opportunity to take, and which person to trust. The Aboriginal Australian sun goddess, I don't know how to pronounce the name, Ihai, illuminates your path with her rays and brings clarity as she shows you what you need to know. A bright light also attracts a lot of bugs, so know that you may also attract those who see themselves smaller as a result of your empowerment. This is conditioning that needs to be healed in many people in the world. All you can do is be incandescent and joyful, kind and truthful, and the world will begin to reflect the goodness back to you. The goddess Yihi is happy to help you shine. Your alignment task is to be bold and brave. Don't shrink away. Know that this is all part of the process of evolution that calls forth the bright sunlight to show you the shadows so you cannot escape your own denial. Although the truth to burn through your defenses, then allow the truth to burn through your defenses, then you will be set free. When the sun goddess Yi comes with her bright light, it is a day of reckoning that will lead to only miracles. So with this message, I'm going to go to another one of your oracle cards, and you got the card of freedom. Okay, the card of freedom. Express yourself without hesitation. Break free and let your spirit fly. Make choices and increase your freedom. Don't be tied down. Laugh, dance, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Be daring. Cast aside restrictions. Find your wings. As you do, you'll help others to find theirs. You're not here to live. You're not here to be ordinary or to live a mundane life. You're here to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Don't be trapped by convention or the need to please others. Choose life on your terms and don't accept rules that don't feel right. You can be immensely free and yet still be a part of a loving, supportive community. And then your next oracle message you got was community. I just pulled these cards earlier just to save time for us. Support is all around you, even if you are not consciously aware of it. Allow yourself to be supported. Give encouragement to others. The more you allow yourself to be supported, the more your dreams can come true. If you believe that you have to do it all alone, then you will. Your true family is not just blood relationships. Sometimes the strongest family ties are friends who know who you are. Sometimes they are your ancestors and your soul family who reside in spirit. This card speaks of finding your community and your people. It's a card of remembering that your people are at your side, believing in you, loving you, and standing strong beside you. Call on your community and ask for their assistance. They are only a thought away. And then your sixth card is the Four of Cups. This card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation. Listen to your heart and follow your knowing. This card could represent an opportunity, feeling disconnected, discontent, bored, melancholy, meditation, apathy, disconnectedness. You've been disappointed by somebody or something, and now you feel emotionally stuck. You don't like what's in front of you, and you can't be bothered to look further than your own brooding mind. But it's a shame, because if you listen to the voice of wisdom, you look up and see that what you need is not that far away. Okay? Hitting a plateau in relationships, or in a relationship or at work, finding yourself in a situation in which you're beginning to feel listless and even stuck. You may be feeling disillusioned and flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. Rather than wait for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so that you can see where to go next. So your next message I'll read is the Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. You're being called to let your intuition move you physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet, And as you travel and share your creations, something is rethreaded. This card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level, or that you already are. You're being called to gather groups of people either by leading them. So that's what they talked about with the Emperor card already. Talked about leadership, or becoming part of a group, which they've already talked about, that can support you in your soul's personal mission. You are a part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to heal yourself, which they've already talked about, your ancestral line and the planet, to raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come. One of many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. It's time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen, which they've already talked about. When you share what is real and true to you, you share the medicine that you most need. Those who are like you will gather around you. You are your tribe, and they're just like you. And just as you are longing and searching for them, they are longing and searching for you too. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the 5 of Cups. You will move forward when the time is right. This is Scorpio energy. So this is a card of remorse, again, discontent, feeling let down, mourning, emotional breakdown, regret, sorrow, despair, betrayal again, neglect, grief, loss, disappointment, pessimism. So the 5 of Cups for your self-image card, sadness, loss, disappointment, a lost opportunity, losing out on a job, or mourning the end of a relationship. This 5 can apply to any situation that leaves you bereft. The message here is how you respond, however, because there's still hope, okay? There's still hope. That's why you got the Star card at the very beginning. Spirit wants you to know that there's still hope, okay? Not everything has been taken. Look at what remains, reflect on your situation, and see how you might go forward. And then your environment card, or how others see you and your situation, is the 9 of Swords. So this card, the message on this card says, trust the present moment. Trust what you're going through, okay? Trust you're going through all of this for a reason. This is a card of anxiety, nightmares, worry, being at your breaking point. A card of despair, hopelessness, trauma, depression, doubt, a troubled conscience, suffering. Your intensity, anxiety. You might be overthinking a specific situation and worrying about negative outcomes, or you feel overwhelmed with random anxiety about the future. This card could symbolize an awakening to something painful that needs to be processed. Could also represent insomnia, nightmares, or anything that disturbs your peace. And then your last oracle message is Whispers of Spring. Okay, this is all about growth. You're going through everything you're going through right now. You're going through it to help you grow. That's what the fairy card is all about, okay? Trust the present moment goes with this card here. Everything you're going through, you'll see it's to help you grow. Yeah. So this card is a good omen of hope and positive growth. What may have been stagnant now takes on fresh momentum. You are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Life is new and abundant, and you are ready to start again. Have confidence in yourself and your destiny. You are on the right track. At this time, you may be starting a new project, job, or study. Spirit saying, enjoy the journey. And then your hopes and fears card is the Ace of Wands, what you hope for and fear at the same time. So this card is all about hope again, new opportunities, growth again, potential, taking action, security, inspiration again, creativity again, opportunity again, new passions, enthusiasm, a new beginning. So they're repeating a lot of the messages already. They're repeating a lot of the messages, your hopes and fears for growth, potential, adventure, action, family life, security, creativity, inspiration, energy, desire, willpower, a new initiative, new passions, new opportunities. So, yeah, new beginnings, a new initiative, a new idea or enterprise takes off, and you're inspired to drive forward with your vision. This is a quest that speaks to the soul rather than the intellect. So you have a passionate connection to a person, project, or place. This card could represent male fertility as well. So it could be indicating future parenthood. Okay, so a creative opportunity. And then your last card is the Eight of Swords. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. And the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. This is a card of ignorance. The message on the card is release yourself from self-inflicted binds. This is a card of ignorance. That having the inability to act, feeling restricted, victimized, paralyzed, helpless, powerless, self-imposed restriction, victim mentality, negative thoughts, feeling trapped, imprisoned. So the Eight of Swords, yeah, fear, negative thinking, restriction, feeling trapped, powerless. You may unknowingly be sabotaging yourself by taking on the role of victim. It may be time to reclaim your power by examining the causes of the situation rather than accepting your position. You can think your way out of this now and make a change. Yes, for some of you, this card could represent being with someone who is emotionally unavailable, so the relationship becomes a test. Spirit saying, release yourself from self-inflicted binds. Okay, so that is your reading. If it resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'm sending you lots of love. Take good care, Aquarius. I'll see you next time. Bye.